Again, and we're going to be talking about the 7 steps and habits. There are 7 steps or 7 habits of things that you need to do. Step number 1 is you need to make more money. That's just flat out. You've got to figure out how to make more money. Now, there are 7 steps. There's a checklist, there's a summary checklist, and then there's a detailed checklist. Some of you are going, well, I don't know what to do next. I just want to learn how to make more money. Well, there's a checklist. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story. When I was younger, I got a chance to do a lot of flying, and I was flying with a gentleman, and he was probably in his 70s or whatever. Been flying for 50 years. We got in the plane, and guess what? He pulled out the checklist. Now, he's been flying for 50 years. Did he need to go through that checklist? No. He pulls out a checklist, and he went through every one of them. Check, 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 check. Everything is correct. Everything is working. Checked out the plane. Now let's get this baby to go, and let's get this baby onto the runway and go. But he'd been flying for 50 years, but guess what? He used a checklist. So what I want you to do is I'm going to take you and show you how this works here when we come to our site. So the first thing is I want you to be able to go to the successandmoneyfoundation.org. And then from there, there's 2 things I want you to do. Number 1, make sure that you're logged in, because this will be a fast way that we can show you some cool things. And this is your checklist, and I'm actually going to have you go through that checklist. So when you come here, you're going to come over here to where it's got your name, and then you're going to come down here to step 7.11, section 7 on the top, and 1.1, my 7 steps summary. Here's the summary. Here's the things. Are you doing them? And then we're going to go down to 7.12, 7.12, which is the detailed checklist. This is the checklist that we want you to be able to go through. So when you come here, you're going to click on that 7 checks right here, and it's going to ask you, are you doing these first 30 these things? Are you doing the first 7 steps? Are you trying to figure out how to make more money? Are you separating? Are you giving? Are you automatically investing? Are you saving and spending sparingly? Are you doing multiple streams of income? And are you doing the wealth formula? And then when you do it, you just simply mark it, and it's going to mark it as complete. That's the first thing I want you to do. Now, the advanced one, well, look at that. You just got a Courage in Action Award. Nice. Now, in addition to that, you're going to come back here to 7.12. 7.12 is my detailed. Everybody says, well, I don't know where to go. Well, here's where you go. This is your detailed checklist. And we're going to spend just a minute, and I'm going to take you through some of these pieces. So this is your detailed checklist. You don't know what to do? Well, this is what you do. And so as you do these, I want you to go down and click that you've got them done. Okay? So here's the complete the Earn While You Learn videos, and it's going to tell you, here's the different videos to go through. And when you got them done, click it. You got it done. Bucket list is next. Bucket list first, then the 7 steps and habits. We want to know where you want to go. What's on your bucket list? What's on your bucket list? What's on your yearly action list? And what's on your monthly action list? What are the things that you really want to get done and where you want to go? So you're going to do that first. There is some gratitude and visualization and your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you going to class? Why are you making more money? Why are you teaching your kids? If you don't have a why, then you'll never get it done. But if you've got a why, if you've got a purpose, you'll make it happen. If you have a big enough why, you will figure out a how. If you don't have a why, you don't care, and you're not going to make it happen. So you've got to figure out your why. And there's some great classes on here. There's the Tony Robbins visualization one. There's all these sub things that you can do. And there's different classes that you can take on here. Now, when you go into the courses menu and you come down here to go through each of these classes, they all go hand in hand with this master checklist. And so the big ones is that there's the Share the Wealth. Good, got that done. The 7 Steps and Habits course. Good, got that done. The business course, the Young Investor Society courses, and then earn $100 by going through additional classes. So all these things fit around the 7 steps and habits. And then we add getting it on one piece of paper, then we add more layers and more layers and more layers and more layers. But it all works on the skeleton or the backbone of those 7 pieces. So when you go through earn $100 or more by going through these additional classes, they fit hand in hand with this checklist. Okay. Then here's your wealth statements, your financial freedom and wealth statements. We're going to teach you, this is step number 7. We're going to teach you about net worth and your cash flow and your income statement. So this is adding new layers. This is more layers and more pieces that we're going into. That's step number 1. How do you make more money? Well, here's the things that you've got to do. And when you do those, you mark them complete. And these are courage and action awards. When you do things, I did an interview to get a better job. Good. That's a courage and action. That's a piece you did. I don't care if you got the new job or not. What I care about is you tried and you made an attempt and that you went to that next level to do it. Okay. Make money with your small business. There's the 25 rules to make more money in your small business course that we have. So these are how you go through all these things, and there's different classes. When you got them done, click them off that you got them done. There's the different classes and the courses. Courage and action. Hey, I opened up a separate bank account for my wife. I made some sales calls. I did my first sales presentation. I made a sale. Whatever it is that you're doing, click it off. Check it. I got it done. Here's the checklist for separating your money. And again, these all are just more detail, adding another layer to what we're doing. I tracked my money for 30 days. Congratulations. I did it. I did it for 60 days. I implemented a plan to pay off my house. I built my get out of debt plan, and I'm working my debt plan. Here's step number 3, give to individual churches and charities. Did you help somebody in need? Check. I volunteered some time. Check. I gave some money to somebody, or I donated to a church or a group or something like that. Here's your automatically invest. Hey, here's the pieces. Here's the checklist. Did I open up a personal investment account? Check. Did I set up a retirement account? Did I add and redeem my Buffett bucks? You're making money, but if you don't get those Buffett bucks redeemed and get them going, it's not very helpful. I invested in the S&P 500. I bought my first stock. Check. Courage and action. I did it. I'm making it happen. I taught somebody how to invest. Hey, I became an investor. When you put money in your investment account, now you are an investor. When you made your first $10, you're a $100 heir. I'm a 10 peso heir. You don't have to wait till you're a millionaire. As soon as you do it, you get started and you get to check these babies off. Okay. Save and spend. Are you using the money tracker? Did you open up a savings emergency bank that you can put a little money into there? Did you involve your children? Did you implement your get out of debt plan? Are you setting up so that your bills are automatically paid? I managed $8 million in rental income, just in my rental incomes. Do you think I had to have systems? If you can't manage your own household, how are you going to manage millions of dollars through your business? My businesses have done hundreds of millions and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars worth of sales. You had to manage that. You had to get those systems through. The way you manage your world, the way you manage your family, the way you manage your personal stuff is the same way you're going to manage a lot of your business stuff. It's the same thing. Okay. So here's some little things we want you to be able to check off. Multiple streams of income. Did you go through the multiple streams of income course? Did you start learning about making money with real estate? Did you call a seller on the phone? Did you fill out that bargain finder? You got to get off your butt and take some action. This is a game, and we're putting you in the game, and you got to get in and play and be part of it. Did you fill out the bargain finders? Did you write an offer? I don't care if they accepted it. Did you write it? In fact, if our goal is to write 9 offers and get 1 accepted. If you write 1 offer and get it accepted, you're probably not getting a good deal. All right. Here's the way that we're going to do that. We want you to own real estate. We want you to own your own home. We want you to have rental units. We want you to flip properties. We want you to make some more money. That's step number 6, add real estate and business. Wealth formula. This is key. This is crucial. Did you open up your own personal investment account? Did you open up a retirement account? Did you get money transferred into that investment account? It doesn't do any good if you don't put money into it. Okay. Are you fixing it so that it happens automatically? It's hard. Okay. People say it just is too hard. Well, guess what? The hard is what makes it great. The hard is what makes it great. If it was easy to do everything and to do all of this, everybody would do it. But it is hard. 1, you don't know what to do. And 2, you don't have somebody to show you the secrets, the magicianal secrets on how to make it work. That's what we do. And that's how we teach you how to do that. Okay. Did you get that invested in Berkshire? Did you get the S&P? Did you do that? Did you invest in a bond you're going to loan or own? Did you invest for 3 months in a row? Check. I invested for 12 months in a row. Check. I want you to check these things off. So that's the big piece. And again, you're going to come over here to your name. You're going to come down in here to the My 7 Steps to Wealth and my detailed plan right here. And this is where you're going to start marking these things up. Also, under your name where you're here, this is where you're going to redeem your Buffett bucks, your quick cash, and your Bitcoin. And you can exchange your stock for some cash or Bitcoin. It's a big discount. We don't want to give you cash. We want to give you stock because that's the biggest problem we're solving. Okay, so that's our system right there, guys. That is the big thing. It's a checklist. You're going to get in an airplane. You know, when pilots get in an airplane, they go through a checklist. I don't care if they've been flying for 50 years. They go through a checklist. I want you to go through that same checklist. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to be right back with our next section.